Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Abdul Aziz Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to create a simple application from scratch. So in this video, we are going to create TodoList application that connect to Firebase. It means that we can create and delete our to-do list and it's connect to Firebase database. But before we are going to the main topic of this video, I'm so grateful if you want to click the subscribe button to make this channel growing up. Okay, thank you so much and let's get started with my video. First of all, I want to say sorry for my English is not good, so if the words I use are incorrect, please help me to point out. Alright, so first thing first, we need to open our favorite IDE. In this section, I use Visual Studio Code as my IDE, but you can use your favorite IDE. You can use Android Studio or you can use IntelliJ IDEA. Alright, so let's open our IDE. So this is Visual Studio Code, and inside this Visual Studio Code, to create a new Flutter project, we can simply press Ctrl+Shift+P and we say Flutter new project and we name it as my to-do list and we select our destination and press enter. Alright, so this is our project and for now we don't need this, so I delete this and let's see, and we say material app right here, and inside this we say theme and we say theme data, and inside this we say brightness light, primary color blue, and then accent color orange. Alright, and below this right here we say debug, so checked mode false, and below this we say body, not body, home I mean, and we say my app, but we haven't yet created this, so we say stfl my app, and we want to return scaffold right here, and we give app bar, and we want to give title to our app bar, so we say my to-dos. Alright, and below this we say body and we want to show list view and we use list view.builder, and inside this item builder we say build context and index, and again we say item count, but before that we need to create a new list and we say to-dos look like this, and we say right here, and inside this item builder we say return dismissible, and for the key we say to-dos index, and for the child we want to show card view, and inside this card view we say again child, and inside this card view we say list style, and for the title we say text again, and to-dos index again look like this. So before that we need to say init state and delete this, and below this we say to-dos add item 1 to-dos dot add item 2. Alright, so let's run our app. Alright, so we see 4 items inside our app, and this item is dismissible. It means that we can remove it by drag it, look like this, but it's not really delete because it's just on this on temporary memory. Alright, so let's see this. When we refresh our app, it means that dismissible widget is still part of the tree because we haven't yet deleted it. Alright, just skip this. So we need to add another So we say floating action button, and inside our floating action button, we say child, and we want to use icon, and we want to make icon to be white. Alright, and when we press our floating action button, we want to show dialog, and for the context we say context, and for the builder we say build context, and we want to return alert dialog, and inside this alert dialog we want to show, let's say, what we want to show, title, and let's say text, and add to-do list, and again we say content, and we say text field, and inside this we say on change string and value. But before that we need to create a new variable right here, string input, and for now we make it blank, and here we say input equal to value. Alright, and when we press our floating action button, we show dialog, and inside this dialog we see title right here, and then we see content. It means inside the content we can input some string, but we haven't yet give action, so we say right here action, and inside this we say flat button, and when we press this flat button we want to give action, but before that we need to give text right here. Let's say add, and let's say set state, and then to-dos dot add, and this is and we say input. Alright, so let's run again. I hope there's no error. Alright, so let's click this floating action button, and we see dialog, and let's say meeting, and let's click this, and we see we add new item to our list, but when we finish click this dialog still shows. So how do we do this? So let's say here, or I think not here. Alright, and let's try again. Let's say meeting, and press this, still shows. We see that code, try removing the code or fixing the code before it. So how do we, when we place right here it shows error, and so we can add another in our list style. So we say list style, and we can give trailing and icon button, and we say icon dot delete, and we see this delete icon. So we can change the color as usual, color dot red. Alright, so we can customize our card view, and inside this card view we say shape and border radius, and we say like this, rounded rectangle border, and then border radius, and border radius, let's say 8. Alright, so we can give another, and let's say margin and edge inset all, let's say 8. We can customize again by giving elevation. I think 4 it's good. Alright, that's good. So we can remove when we click this. Let's go to list style and we go to trailing, and inside this we say set state and we say todos.remove at index, and let's try. Boom, it's removed. Alright, so let's add. But we haven't yet successfully. When we add new item, it still shows. How do we do that? I think below this, and let's click this, take a video, and yeah, I think we need to add this code below this set state. Alright, so we can also customize our alert button. We say shape and rounded rectangle border, and inside that we say border radius dot circular, and we say 8, and let's click this, and now our dialog is rounded. Alright, but this item is not saved in the database. It's kind of like visual, but the reality, this item is not saved in our device. So the next step is we need to connect our app to the Firebase. So we open the browser and we go to firebase.google.com, and then we go to console. This is my project. I have created a 3 project, and now we need to create again, and let's say my to-do list, and continue again, just continue, and press continue. And this is our project, and for now we need to connect to Android, and we back to Visual Studio Code, and we copy our package, paste here, register app, and we need to download this, and then we need to paste this file into root directory, which is Android app, and then there. So Android app, and here, and as we can see, and press next again, and now we need to copy this. So project Android, and we press this, and we see Google and ClassPad, and paste here, and then Google G Center, and we close this, and now we go to app level build Gradle and Android app, and we see this, and we copy this, and we paste here, and again and again, and close, and now press next again. So I think we need to restart our app to check whether our app has communicated with the service. So we see, congratulations, you've successfully added Firebase to your app. So continue to console, and the next step is we need to connect to iOS. So press iOS, and like the before, we need to paste package, copy and paste here, register app, and then we need to download this, and we need to move this to iOS, and then runner, and right here. So we bring to there, and just next again, and skip this step. Alright, so we back to our Visual Studio Code, and we need to add dependencies to our Flutter project. So we go to pubspec.yaml, and here we say Cloud Firestore, and we need to press this button, and we back to main.dart again. Alright, so after we get package Cloud Firestore, we need to import right here Cloud Firestore.dart, and we need to scroll to the bottom, and now we need to create a new method. Let's say create to-dos, and again delete to-dos, and inside this create to-dos we say document reference, and we say document reference firestore.instance.collection, and we say my to-dos and document, and we name it as input. So we need to delete this init state, and after that we need to create mapping. So we say map right here, so we say string, and inside that we say to-dos or title, and we say input, and after that we say document reference dot set data and to-dos, and when complete print input created. And let's try to implement this method in our flat button. So right here, so let's say create to-dos. Alright, so after that we need to remove this code, and we say stream builder, and for the builder we say context and snapshot, and before that we say stream, and we say firestore.instance collection, and we say my to-dos as our path, and we say a snapshot, and inside this builder we say return and we need to pass our list here, but before that we need to change this item count to be snapshot.data.document.length, and here to be index, and our title to be, let's see, to be to-do title, and let's run our app. So we still error. I think we need to say here not here, I think here. We say and inside this we say index, and now we can use this index, not here, I think right here, and let's try here. So I think here is index the toString, and let's run again. So I think we need toString true. Run again. So we see text merger error. So I think we need to change minimum SDK right here, not here, I mean in app, and then build creator and change to 21. Run again. Alright, so we don't see anything. Create a new to-do list and we see, and let's check in the Firebase. We don't see anything right here, so I think we need to create database. So let's create and let's check in Firebase. So we see meeting. I'm sorry, in the previous we haven't yet create database. So we see to do title, and now let's add a delete. I think right here. So we need to copy this and paste here, and we don't need this. So let's implement this to this button. Run again. And let's click this. I think we have error. So I think we need to go to here and we say item, and what we need to delete this is item or this, and here is, so I think we need to say right here document snapshot, and we say to do title, and now we need to remove list, and let's delete this and check in Firebase, and we don't see anything right here, and let's add new and add again and delete this. And I think we need to give method in on dismiss. So we go to dismissible, and here we say on dismiss, and we say delete to dos and document snapshot, and let's say direction, delete this, and we see now we can delete by drag our list. Let's add another, and we see error, dismissible widget is still part of tree. So I think we need to check our key. So I think we need to change this to alright. Let's add again. Alright, it's worked fine. So we need to change our key to be document snapshot, and we say here. And I think we need to change this to do title, and copy this and run again. And try. Alright, it's worked fine. So I think that's enough. My video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. Thank you so much and see you again on the next video.